Let's invite all of the mayors and along with Trustee Wagener back up here. We have our questions, and I want to thank everyone in the audience for submitting them. We have a great list of questions this afternoon. And by the way, how about another round of applause for these guys? Everyone. They all finished under their time. I'm so proud of every one of them. All right, first question is for Green Oaks. John, does Green Oaks participate in the electrical aggregation program?
Yeah, we went to referendum on that, I think, 2 elections ago. It passed. We had a great contract the first time around. It came up for renewal this year, and as Mayor Weppler said, our rate did go up. We were in the high 5 point something per kilowatt hour, and now we're around 6.5 cents or so, which is still 17% lower than what ComEd's new rate is going to be, which is like 7.2 or 3, something like that. So it's a good program. If you haven't done that in your village, you know, it's something to consider because it is a big savings to the residents. We're also looking to see if we can also do that with natural gas and do a natural gas aggregation. So that would be another way to save some money. So we're looking into that as well.
Our next question is for Mayor Weppler. When Google and Motorola pulled up stakes and left for Chicago, what was the number of jobs that was lost, and what will the financial impact be on the village?
Yes, Libertyville built Mundelein at Mundelein High School. Oh, that wasn't the question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, the impact of Motorola leaving wasn't a Libertyville impact. It was a Lake County impact. The people who lived and worked, the people who worked at Motorola were from throughout the county. We're disappointed to see Motorola leave, obviously, because it's taking jobs and people away from our communities. And there were a lot of people that worked there who live in Lake County who don't want to go down to the city. When they first announced it, I got interviewed by, I think, every TV and radio station in the state. And by the time they were done, I had it about up to here asking the same question, and my response at that point was, we've had no murders in Libertyville this year. Chicago's had over 300. So, you know, I got fed up with the questions. It's not Motorola leaving. We've got people looking at the site. We'll survive. And to be quite honest with you, I don't want another Fortune 500 company because their decisions aren't made here. If you had asked any of the people who live in Lake County, should that have left Lake County, every one of them would have said no. They like our county. They like what we have to offer. The decision was made in California. I want businesses that are local businesses, people that grew up here, people that are growing here, and know what we've got to offer. So, you know, am I disappointed? Did it have an impact? Yes. Did it have a major impact on Libertyville? I don't think so. Not really, because, again, we have some people that now are traveling down to the city. Some people found new jobs. And, again, the impact wasn't on Libertyville. It was on Lake County as a whole.
Thank you, Terry. The other side of development, of course, is road construction. So we have a joint question for the two of you from Vernon Hills and from Mundelein, which is, with the Walmart proposal coming in, as well as the improvements going on at Westfield, what is being done to accommodate the increase in traffic? So if you can each take a whack at this. Go ahead, Steve.
Increase in traffic. Well, yeah, I don't think we have any lane expansion planned around there. Right now, we are investing quite a bit there's a utility project going on with replacing a water main right in front of Medline. Going on there, but there's no lane expansions planned for that area on our part.
Okay. John?
Same answer. I will tell you that based on the economy and alike, we have seen drops in traffic or average traffic volumes at the major intersection in Milwaukee and 60. We're hoping that traffic level comes up, but again, it's the systems that are in place right now are, for the most part, handle what traffic or anticipated traffic will come to the mall. It's in the future once everything's up and running, you know, with the exception of rush hour traffic, and nobody goes to see a movie at rush hour. So I think we're okay.
All right, so the next question is for Mayor Weppler, and I think appropriately so. You mentioned a couple times, Terry, about having your preference being local business. What programs does the village have, if any, for incubating new businesses, especially entrepreneurial startups within the village?
You're taller than me. I got to keep lowering this. We don't have any specific programs, but we have an economic development coordinator, Heather Rowe. Unfortunately, unlike Roger, I'm not in Las Vegas. Our economic development coordinator is. Next year, I'm going to take a lesson from Roger, and I'm going to Vegas. But we have an economic development coordinator, Heather Rowe. She works with any new businesses that are looking at starting up. We're helping them in any way the village can find new locations. She can tell you, I would tell you, any place that is available in the village of Libertyville, Heather Rowe knows about it. And so if anybody is looking for any help or any program that may be available, she knows all the programs that are available for helping small businesses start out. And to me, she is one of our truly great employees in the village. So that's what we have.
And that question was really a little broader and was actually meant for any of the representatives. So, John, would you like to talk about what Green Oaks has going for entrepreneurial businesses as well?
We try and be as business friendly as we can in our community. We'll work with them if they need variances to put in their different businesses in the business district. And when we do need assistance on other major things, we go over to Lake County Partners. And we've also done a complete inventory in the village of all the existing businesses and empty space. So if anybody has questions, they can always check with the village administrator, Elaine Palmer, who's here today, and she can look up whatever parcel they're interested in.
All right, thank you very much. Our next question is for Mayor Lentz. What is the projected start date for Route 53 and Route 120? And somebody had to ask the question, right? We actually had a couple people ask it, but go ahead, Steve.
Well, I'm glad Mr. Lawler's here. Maybe he can take a stab at that too. I'm on the 53 Finance Committee, and we're making great progress. Let me see here. You maybe can help me out with the timeline, because we're going to come in for a landing on the Finance Committee and have a proposal to the Tollway Board at the end of the year, beginning of next year, something like that. And at the same time, the Land Use Committee is coming in for a landing on their recommendations. That all gets sent to the Tollway Board, and then they have to say yay or nay. And then after that, depending on how the financing goes, they're going to have to determine it, really. And it sounds like after that, things will happen pretty quick if it's a yes, right? We'll see.
All right, and our final question is for Vernon Hills. So, John, what is the French market?
A French market, unlike a farmer's market, has not only a food component to it, but it also has goods or retail items. Typically, it's your jewelry, it's clothing, and the like, and it's set up in a farmer's market style. If any of you have been to Wheaton or Wilmette, the train stations there, they have these large farmers, or these French markets, and it's a combined type of vending operation that is available both to smaller local business owners or people who have home-based businesses, and the larger farms, for instance, who may want to bring in flowers or produce and the like. So it's not a pure farmer's market per se. So if you're looking to come there and do all your grocery shopping or your fresh vegetable grocery shopping, that you're probably going to be disappointed. So, but it's a mixture of both food goods and also retail goods. So.
All right, thank you very much. We would invite all of the mayors and village representatives to stay up here, and Ray Mullen, our executive director, if you would come up, because Carol wants to take some pictures. How about a round of applause for all of our speakers again?